If you've been trying to get affirmations to work for you, if you've been using affirmations in the hope that it will shift what you're manifesting, shift your mindset, but if you feel like it hasn't been working for you yet, you're still feeling disconnected, you're still feeling anxious and stuck and not getting the results that you want, what I'm going to share with you today is going to massively help you and will get you the breakthroughs that you're looking for. First of all, I just want to say that I've been there. I know how frustrating it feels, but with these small adjustments to the way that you've been practicing affirmations, you will see the most incredible shifts in your life, and it will help you to see results quicker than ever. So the first very common reason why affirmations might not be working for you is you're saying affirmations that you totally don't believe yet. And while that seems to be what people recommend, say the affirmations before you believe them and eventually you'll believe them, if you are saying an affirmation that is just as basic as I am wealthy or I am confident or I am rich, if you don't believe that yet, it's likely that it's just triggering your nervous system, which has been in survival mode up until now, and so it's making absolutely no difference. You can't just affirm your way out of a belief system that you haven't updated in your body. So here's what I started to do instead, and when I started to do this, oh my goodness, it just opened up so much for me. And I felt like affirmations were finally resonating in my body rather than triggering me and feeling like I was just lying to myself. So I started to create what I like to call bridge affirmations. So an example for me was money. Money was a topic in my life where I felt like I had a lot of resistance. I felt very stuck. I had a lot of limiting beliefs. And so saying I am rich or I am earning X amount of money or I am a millionaire was not helping at all. And if anything, was just shining more light on how broke I was. I'd be telling myself I am a millionaire while seeing £200 in my bank account, and my brain was just going, yeah, right, you're lying. So instead, I started to say affirmations to myself like, I am open to seeing money differently. It is safe for me to receive more money. I am learning to feel more comfortable with abundance. It is normal for my bank account to hold lots of money. Using language within affirmations like it is safe for me, I am open to, it is normal for me, works so much better than some I am statements because it feels like less of a lie. You're technically not lying to yourself if you're saying I am open to this from now on, or it is safe for me. Not only are you not lying to yourself, but you're also soothing yourself. You're comforting your nervous system. I like to call this safe talk. You are speaking safety over your own body, over your own nervous system. And instead of your nervous system reacting defensively to affirmations, you are gently, encouragingly melting those walls away so that you can gently step into that whole new era of your life. You may have heard Neville Goddard say that feeling is the secret. And by using different language to approach the affirmation differently, it makes it easier for you to actually feel what you are saying rather than feel like you are lying. The second reason why affirmations may not have been working so well for you is because every time you decide, I'm going to listen to some affirmations today, or I'm going to say some affirmations to yourself, you're doing it from a place of lack, stress, or desperation. Now, I get it. Sometimes we're feeling desperate. Sometimes we're feeling stressed. And so we might desperately or stressedly look for things that could help us. So, well done for when you're feeling like that, turning to things like affirmations to try and help you. But I would recommend, instead of just pressing play or saying them to yourself from that state, before you do, take 10 slow, deep breaths. Do that first. Help your body to calm down. Help your nervous system to regulate. Help your mind to get quieter. Not silent, just quieter. Calm your nervous system first. Then affirm your affirmations from that place where you're feeling more safe, where you're feeling more gratitude, more peace, and more joy. You will then find that as you say the affirmations, especially if you're using the right kind of affirmations that speak well to your body, that with every affirmation you say, it's helping and you feel even better and even better. So I'm not saying you have to wait until you feel super high vibe before you listen to or say any affirmations. No, I'm just saying pair the affirmation work with the nervous system work so that you're not bulldozing your way through the affirmations while totally not resonating with them. Allow the times when you do affirmations to also be the times when you are helping your body to feel calm and safe. The two go hand in hand. That is what affirmations should feel like. So instead of it being a practice that you're doing out of desperation and feeling like you're lying to yourself and triggering resistance, you are approaching affirmations with a completely different intention and energy. You're pairing it with nervous system regulating practices like breathing. And with every affirmation you say, it's like a calming, soothing balm over your body instead of it being yet another trigger. The third reason why your affirmations might not have been making a difference so far is because while you've been saying these statements, you haven't been aligning with their truth. You've basically been living out of alignment from the things that you're saying. And right now you might be thinking, well, Lucie, I'm really struggling with money right now, or I don't have a partner in my life right now. I'm saying these affirmations, but I can hardly spend money like a millionaire or go on a date with my partner when I don't have one yet. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you are not also embodying being that version of you in some way, shape, or form, then your brain will look at your words and look at your actions and see that they don't align and realize that talk is cheap and you're just lying to yourself. So as an example, let's say you are affirming, I am fit, I am strong, I am healthy, but you are not taking the aligned action of being intentional about what you nourish your body with. You are sat on the sofa all day, every day, not getting up and moving your body, doing some exercise. Then you are living out of alignment with the affirmations that you're trying to make yourself believe. So you don't have to have the whole picture. You don't have to be there yet or perfect in any way, shape, or form. But I want you to think about, what is it that you are affirming? Let's say if you're affirming money affirmations and you're saying, I'm brilliant with money, money comes to me easily and all of that. Wonderful, great affirmations. So even before you've got 6 figures, 7 figures in your bank account, what are some different ways that you could show up? What are some different ways that you could interact with money that could shift who you have been being to be in alignment with the wealth that you are calling in? One bit of action that I took that completely changed the trajectory of my financial journey was I read a book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Now it's interesting, as after I started affirming that I had more money in my account than ever before, and I was scripting about that as well, I started to receive so many signs to read that book. That book just kept popping up everywhere. People were recommending it. People were talking about it. I was hearing people talking about it on videos. I was like, okay, this is a sign. So I read the book, and not only did I read it, but I also implemented the things within that book. I started actually implementing the practices that T. Harv Eker recommended. So I started managing my money differently, even though I was managing the tiniest amount of money, right? We're talking £10 here, £12 there. I was implementing his millionaire mindset methods with the amount of money that I did have. So even with my current circumstances, I started to change the way I was interacting with them. I started to acquire new skills, better habits that would mean that if X amount of money fell into my lap today, I would be the person who would be able to manage it. I would feel safe to have it. I would know what I was going to do with it, where I was going to put it, how I was going to spend it, how much of it I was going to spend. Whereas previously, my relationship, the way that I treated money was very different. I would ignore my bank account. I'd be scared to check it. I would spend money impulsively without any kind of plan, just emotionally. And so, of course, my own brain had trust issues around money. Of course, I didn't trust myself to be able to handle greater amounts of wealth. But as soon as I started to show up differently and behave differently and have more skills around my money, I was creating actual evidence and proof for my brain that, oh yeah, I am great. Oh yeah, money does flow to me, and when it does, I know what I'm going to do with it. So I was not only talking the talk, I was starting to practice walking a new walk. And Oprah Winfrey talks about this when she talks about manifestation. She says that you must be in alignment with, you must be in vibrational alignment with whatever it is that you're asking for, affirming, manifesting, right? If you are not living in a way that is in alignment with having it, then it's not going to happen. Abraham Hicks talks about this. And in a different way, Neville Goddard talks about this when he refers to the fact that we must change our concept of self and start to embody and identify as the version of ourselves who already has it. So these are all different nuanced ways to talk about the same thing. Affirming is an important part of the process because the stories that you tell yourself are huge in what your brain focuses on and believes. But make sure you're also aligning your action and embodying the changes that you want to see in your reality. As a bonus, there could be one other reason that comes to my mind now as to why affirmations haven't been working so well for you, and it might just also be that you haven't done enough of them yet. Bob Proctor used to share a story about how he recorded a money affirmation onto a vinyl record, and he took that record player with him everywhere, and he listened to it on repeat for months and months and months, fully immersing his subconscious in this new money affirmation until he literally wore out the record with the needle on the record player. Okay, that gives you a sense of just how many hundreds of thousands of times he must have affirmed this to himself, and with how much repetition and consistency he was marinating his brain in the new story that he wanted to believe and that he wanted to be real for him. Okay, so that might be one of the reasons for you. Maybe you've been kind of toe dipping, dabbling, listening to affirmations here and there. It might just be that you haven't committed to it fully enough yet. It might just be that you need to give yourself more time, more grace, more patience, more consistency, so that your subconscious mind can really absorb what these new stories are, and so that your new neural pathways that you're building can become your new dominant neural pathways. And when you make them your new dominant neural pathways, your subconscious mind will start to change the autopilot that it's been operating on. It will start to automatically lead you to different results than it has previously been leading you to. If you're feeling like that might be the missing piece for you, if you're feeling like, you know what, yeah, I just need to dedicate some time to actually doing this work, not just watching videos about it, then I would love to invite you to dive into the 21-day Release the Blocks Challenge. It's the perfect mini program to start you off on your journey of not just consuming information, but actually making lasting positive changes in your subconscious mind in as little as 3 weeks. So if you're ready to stop just consuming and start transforming, I will put the link down below to join the 21-day Release the Blocks Challenge. And I'd also love to invite you to join Align. It's my signature manifestation program where I help my clients to completely transform who they've been being, who they've been identifying as, and get the most incredible breakthroughs. The testimonials make me so happy to read. So I'll leave the link to join the Align waitlist down below. And when you join that waitlist, you'll be the first to know when the doors to Align reopen. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. And if you're listening with us on podcasts, thank you for listening. Feel free to press follow for future episodes to appear on your podcast app. And don't forget to press the 5 stars as well. That really helps this podcast to reach more like-minded people. Until next time, bye.